Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to one of the recordings of this logs of Epidemic. Epidemic is one of my newest missions. And without further ado, let's start a little bit of showcase. So the first scenario, the first part we're going to play through is a part with that's already like almost done. I need just a few more voice lines from the actors, and then it's all finished. So let's show you guys how it looks like.
For reasons yet to be determined, the bodies of the recently deceased are returning to life and attacking the living. The scope of this epidemic is now reaching global proportions. The President has sent to Congress a package of initiatives which will be explained by the Secretary of Defense, Mr. Martin Emery. Mr. Secretary.
As of 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the President has declared the continental United States under martial law. A nationwide curfew of 7 p.m. tonight has been put into effect, and any citizen caught outdoors between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. is subject to arrest and detention without counsel. All reserve military personnel and National Guard are ordered to report for immediate deployment. All law enforcement, firefighting, and emergency personnel will be federalized effective immediately. All communications facilities, including the use of landline and cellular telephone facilities, will be reserved for military and rescue operations. In order to halt the spread of this contagion, our nation's borders to Canada and Mexico have been sealed. No longer seek shelter in private residences, no matter how safely protected or well stocked. Retain all ownership records of private property, but do not attempt to transport or defend said property. Rest assured, looters will be prosecuted with deadly force, as will any attempts at vigilantism or secessionist political activity. No questions.
Hey you! Shouldn't you guys go to the mission briefing instead of watching a one-year-old video? Alright lads, the commander has called you guys to the hangar for the mission briefing. You guys had better move now.
So this is where the mission starts. You were watching a one-year-old video, like you said before, as you can see. And now we're going to listen to him and go towards the mission briefing. So over here we have more officers checking out outside where we're heading to. And as you can see, you see some tents, some containers, some crates, etc. Some like nothing special, but like okay, people are trying to survive here. place some Easter eggs. I've called them echoes from the past, and they're basically just flashbacks from how life used to be. I'm not going to pick this one up, but just showing you guys that there are like a few hidden as well. So we're going to check out with the other survivors.
Remember, only shoot if you have to. Loud noises attract those monsters.
Civilians or like people on the ship will also tell you like some extra backstories or what life used to be, or extra tips. For example, that loud noise attracts them, which actually is. So each survivor here has a story, just a little background story. After the infection, the world forces united together under one flag in prevention of the erasure of humankind. This is also a part where still a voice actor needs to deliver his work, and then you can also script it.
Hey, before you go through the briefing, make sure to grab your gas mask and your headlights out of the equipment box. Wear the gas mask at all times. This will record the status of the deployed teams, so we can find out what happened. Just try not to lose it, okay? They're really rare.
So what he's saying is like we need to go in the equipment box and grab a gas mask and the equipment over here. The headlights are pretty handy, and as you can see, the gas mask is with extra thing, and that's like some kind of recording vision. So you have a few stripes in your screen, you have some text on the right and in all the corners. The reason why the mission takes so long to make is because of all the little sound effects. For example, on the laptop. Here, make a sound. Almost every object has almost a lot of objects have sounds, which you will notice. All radios are either interruptible or play automatically music in the background. Also, almost all laptops are interactive or are showing stuff. So you still need to script those laptops. Over here is the mission briefing. The mission briefing voice is not did I not receive yet, so I need to wait scripting this until I have the file in my possession.
I am so tired of this shit. Look at that. Look what they did to him. It's a shame. He was a good fighter. Yeah, but he was also kind of an asshole.
So there's a lot of dialogue going on between the survivors. Since the world is united, you have a wide variety of weaponry you can use. There are like all the US military crates, over here are the Russian crates, and over here is the NATO crates. The NATO crate also comes with an arsenal, just in case people want to fool around. But I highly suggest not to take night vision and just work with flashlights. Just work with the gear you get to start. So this door is highlighted, so people know that to take this door. So over here is actually some kind of transfer room. Once you go through here, you actually get a new area. There are more native weapons. So the mission objective is to go towards the beach, towards the secure landing zone.
Ship, 75 meters.
During the briefing, you'll be told just follow the flashing lights. So we're going to grab a boat and follow those flashing lights. We're going to play until we reach the comms tower. That's my end goal. So let's go. our original mission. But Echo should secure the comms tower. Let's see if it did. There's some smoke coming on further on, so let's investigate. Keep in mind, I still need to edit all the laptops and change them, give them stories. So we come here and we see that this kind of accident happened here. This is all before the mass evacuation of this island. So you still see some things from the past. During the missions you find multiple of these kind of sites, where there's also like a laptop or something else that's from Intel that will show you what happened before or what happened over there. So a little bit like over the overall story. So over there we see the radar tower. So we go move towards the position. The cult is using this skull logo as their mark. So you see that logo? Here's one of the death members of Echo. He obviously didn't make it. The player comes here, you can see an arsenal. He's like, okay, cool. But this is also the logo of the cult, so that means that like whatever is laying there, that enemy possesses it, so the enemies will be armed. The cult is armed at this point. There's by the way no way from the right or the left, all blocked, all defense, all those stuff. So we're up here, and the first thing we see is the logo of the cult. And we see a down member of Echo Squad. So over here we see different weapons we can actually pick up. For example, shotguns, close quarters. You already noticed that like Echo's another casualty over there. So something's definitely up here. So we're going to open the door and bam! Enemy in your face. He's armed with a pistol, just to scare the players off. There's also a sound cue, which didn't work because I still need to make it louder. So over here we have a sneaky peeky lad that's you can see over around the corner, so the player has the advantage of engaging first this time. So we'll take him out.
5, 4, 0, 2, 3.
Taking fire!
3, regroup!
So we have a medical bay. The cult uses to heal themselves.
Clear!
If we go over here, we have with crates. Over here we have some boxes and crates. This is like a storage room. Now here we have a room with crates. Well, that players are on full alert and working together. This mission isn't pleasant.
Check that rifleman. Grid 055-023.
Enemy spotted. Man, 1.5 clicks.
3. Return to formation.
This mission isn't made to play as a Call of Duty version of mission. It's like made to play slow and tactical. Again, enemy. These are enemies indoors are armed with pistols, just made to scare the player. If you get down by a pistol, that can happen. Over here we have a no entry, but we're like, oh fuck it, we're a special squad. But as you walk too much at once, this trigger will go off and you die. So how do we get there? You might ask. So we go around this.
Grid 0-0-2-3.
So we kill this enemy. And now we have access to the arsenal supply room over here.
3. Rally up.
Here, forget to let me check myself here. It uses T4 medical system. So this means if you get downed or get shut down, you stay in a sort of state where you're incapacitated. You need to wait until your teammates revive you. So he's down. Also need to add some sound effects over here, just for some Easter eggs. Here we have some burning corpses. And here I go.
0-5-4-0-2-3.
So this is just a sneak peek about the mission.
Man, 1.5 clicks. Northwest.
Just to show you guys a little bit like this area. So your main objective here is to get towards this laptop and activate it. This will make then this will activate this transmitter and connect the signal with the boat, the big ship. So you call in so they can assist you or have like a comms link on the island for also deploying extra forces. Because if you got the map, you see that an entire invasion going on of the remaining human forces trying to secure the island. With the securing of this entire island area, they hope to maintain people for humanity. There's also an extra bonus mission here, and that is to collect all the dog tags from all the downed Echo team members. There are 5 team members that are in this area, and collect the dog tags. Collect the dog tags to use the side objective. So later on, I'll show you guys the IDAP effect side. The safe house is because we're going to use safe houses as respawn areas and as a place to save because sometimes the mission can take way too long and you're like, oh, I need to rest. So use the safe house to save your progress and then you can continue later on with the group of friends. Over here you see the other missions. This area still needs to be adapted with mission-wise, but to get the general ID. Over here the Allied Russian FOB. Over here we have the big main mission. It's a place to grab the super weapon. Another safe house and the final part of the mission. So yeah, that's my video for now. I hope you guys are informed this far. And I will I can sneak peek this video. Just because you guys are nice. Over here we have the sneak area. Going to show it entirely. more in the next log. Over here, I'm going to show you as well. A small picture. I will also show this in the next log. The hospital area and the safe house. Those are the 3 areas I will show on the next log. Because by then I hope I have all the sound effects updated in this area. After I've done all the sound effects, I'm going to complete all the story writing. Make sure the grammar checks are all done for that as well. And then I need to make all the tasks, and I'm actually done. So yeah, we're reaching actually the end, but it's still a long road. So thanks for watching. See you later.